Chicago Bulls. Starting in small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Doug McDermott. At guard, 6'7" from Marquette, number 21, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. The other forward position, at 7'0", number 16, Pau Gasol. The man in the middle from Florida, number 13, Joakim Noah. At the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 32, Marshall Higgins.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get it, park it like it's hot.
Doc Rivers is the head coach for your home team.
Get an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the only one
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And with that, the Eastern Conference Finals are now underway. First quarter of action, and here we go. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're at the backcourt. Hayes out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. Higgins grabs the board. And the Bulls with possession. It's a 3-point game. Right side Gasol lets it go from 13, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here's Higgins. He kicks to Gasol. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's the screen. Lowry drives in, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. For Chicago, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Higgins passes to Noah, and stolen by Patterson. Here's Matthews, rejected by Higgins, and they'll keep possession. The second effort. Chicago grabs the miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
The 3 can't hit, and Toronto will go the other way with it. And it's Lowry penetrating from 16 feet away. He cans it. Lowry's got 5 now.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Noah. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Outside Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Higgins passes to McDermott. Here's Higgins. He's covered by Matthews. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Higgins. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And here's Lowry. Fires from the line. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Boy, I'm surprised he took that shot. He was at a huge size disadvantage in that matchup, but boy, great job to bury it.
McDermott gets a screen from Higgins. Here's Noah. Terrific design on the pick flip, and he lays it in. Noah's got his second bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 9. Back to Patterson. Hayes dishes to Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 11 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. You can put coach in the crowd that feels game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. One-on-one fast break. Here's Higgins. And that one's good. He has 5.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Lowry with the ball. 11 points in the game. Over in the corner, Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Matthews has got his first bucket of the night. Chicago trailing here. Here's Higgins. Drills the three-pointer. Higgins has got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Fill the lanes, pass the ball ahead, and let's get some easy baskets. We can beat this team down the floor.
Both teams will make substitutions. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Angela Q, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
He's having so much success from the three-point line in the playoffs. Just seems like he's thriving under pressure.
Ross in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's DeRozan with the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He clearly thinks they have a speed advantage because he told his players that the objective every time they get the ball is to get out and run. He wants to see plenty of transition. There was something else he mentioned, too. He wants them to utilize the pick and roll as much as possible in their coming possessions. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Out to the right wing. Higgins passes to Mirotic. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And that one falls for Mirotic. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And DeRozan kicks to Vasquez. Johnson with a screen on Rose. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 3. The pass to Higgins. Tries it from 9. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Higgins has got 10 points. With that last huddle, you can see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the line. Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Here's Higgins. He's got 10. 4 on the shot clock. Boom. No good with the layup.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to our presentation. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Matthews out there with Johnson. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Higgins. Higgins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Now here's Ross. He feeds it to Vasquez. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Rose passes to Higgins. The dish to Butler. Here's Higgins. He's guarded by Ross. Higgins passes to Rose. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now here's Ross, guarded by Higgins. And Matthews kicks to Ross. And good on the basket. Book it. Ross has got his second bucket tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And Butler, here we go. Here's Gibson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. McDermott comes in for Derrick Rose. And then for Toronto, Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Hansbrough. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Ross. Lowry with the ball, now defended by Higgins. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That is his first foul of the game. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Matthews. Into Johnson. Here's Patterson. Off target with his 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
No good from Higgins. Raptors trail by 5. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 37 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
You guys, it's going to be Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Rolls up.
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here.
Hey, guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half.
Welcome back to our coverage of the final as we get things started once again.
You know, Lowry is playing well. 19 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Raptors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Higgins at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside Matthews. And too long on the shot. Chicago's gone 5 and 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Higgins passes to Gasol. Takes it off the glass. Gasol's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to DeRozan. Hayes dishes to Matthews. Toronto working the ball around now. 13 feet away. Hayes, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Higgins passes to Noah. Here's Higgins into Noah. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at Q, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Seems like he's taken it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Raptors trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside DeRozan. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Chicago leading by 7. There's the 3. Here's Noah. Tries again, and he gets it to go.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
The Bulls have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Toronto needs to do a better job guarding against Noah.
12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Raptors trail by 10. DeRozan with it. Butler covering. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. The feed to Patterson. Now DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Jumper off the screen, and the shot is good. Patterson's got 7 points in the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Passes to Noah. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noah's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's DeRozan. Patterson a screen on Butler. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. From 11 feet away. That one wide left.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Got that one up quick. 21 points for Q.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave him a huge performance their last time out as well.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup. Our best player, they don't have an answer for. Let's play through him.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Inside to Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gasol's got 13.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Matthews into the lane. Feeds to Lowry. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Patterson, the screen, 6 to shoot. A shot by Lowry, no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Noah. An easy 2 points on the way. Noah's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Rosen dishes to Hayes. Matthews passes to DeRozan. Kicks to Lowry. Tries to snap the cold streak. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Here's Higgins. Offline with his 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Chicago leading by 15. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it in right over Patterson. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Higgins passes to Butler. And that one's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Outside DeRozan. This is Lowry. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Hayes. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Ross is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. DeRozan in the corner. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Higgins.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
And DeRozan kicks to Hansbrough. The turnaround jumper. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Higgins has got 27.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
It's DeRozan with the drive. The layup missed. Here's Higgins. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls running away with it. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Here's Higgins. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Vasquez out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. Ross in the corner. Lots of room. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 4 assists in the game. The pass to Higgins. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. Here's Higgins to the wing on the left. Rose passes to Higgins. Just 5 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Hansbrough. Hansbrough's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Higgins. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for DeRozan. Shoots it up. They get it back. And the shot is good from Johnson.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Rose goes in. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Lowry again throws. Lowry kicks to Matthews. Back to Lowry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
That free throw, no good. And Toronto also making a switch. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. No good on the second free throw.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
The drive by Lowry to the left wing. And Matthews kicks to Lowry. He dishes it to Hayes. Stolen by Noah. Here's Higgins. Now recovering. And again, no good by Chicago. Raptors trail by 15. Snatched away. Higgins passes to Gasol.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Matthews dishes to Patterson. He kicks it to Hayes. It's Matthews on the wing. He feeds it to Hayes. Clock at 6. Great touch on the 16-footer. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Higgins, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Lowry kicks to Patterson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
It's been a good one for Patterson. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible. So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
And here is Ross. Left side Lowry from about 19 feet, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Higgins. Second shot opportunity, and Gasol with the lay-in.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Poked loose. Here's Higgins. Sinks the three-pointer. Higgins has got 34.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. After making that initial point, then he talked about not getting careless defensively. He wants them playing conservatively at that end of the court. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Again, Chicago.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Raptors trail by 21. The drive by Lowry. Higgins grabs the board.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. The dish to Patterson. Back to Lowry.
Bulls foul. Joakim Noah. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Toronto. Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
That free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Higgins passes to Bowen. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Well, if there were ever a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Bulls.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Q. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
Caboclo, he's checked in for Toronto. And Toronto has possession. Vasquez with it. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garnett goes in, and that one's good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Toronto, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Vasquez. That's good.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
To the wing right side. Pass to Higgins. To the middle. Here's Bowen. Garnett with the block. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Higgins. Good. Here's Higgins. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole crew from 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.